Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and here is your starting lineup for the NASCAR All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro. But before we get to the main show, we have the All-Star Open to run. We start with the front row for that race. On the pole, in the Interstate Batteries Toyota from Charlotte, North Carolina, it is the Tie Rod, Ty Gibbs, and the Lowe's Chevrolet from Elko, California, Superman, Jimmy Johnson. The second row for the All-Star Open will see the Mobil 1 Chevrolet from Columbus, Indiana. The driver is Smoke, Tony Stewart. And alongside on the outside of row 2, the Dr. Pepper Toyota of the Hog Dropper from Unadilla, Georgia, David Reagan. Starting the race from row 3 in the GoDaddy Chevrolet, it is the Beloit Bomber herself from Beloit, Wisconsin, Danica Patrick. To her outside, the Miller Lite Ford of Rochester, Michigan's BK, Brad the Big Keselowski. In the fourth row, we see the Busch Light Ford of the Closer from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick. And to his outside, it is the Love's Travel Stops Ford of Orange Juice from Riverside, California, David Gilliland. The fifth row will see the Target Dodge of the Flying Scotsman himself, Dario Franchitti, and the Dollar General Chevrolet of the Money Man from Sacramento, California, Bernie Lamar. In the sixth row, in the Eckridge Sausages Chevrolet, it is Hubba Bubba Wallace from Mobile, Alabama, lining up alongside the Haas Automation Monster Energy Ford of Kurt Busch from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Radio Sweetheart. In the seventh row, in the Z-Rex Chevrolet, it is Corey LaJoy, the Underbird 2.0 from Concord, North Carolina, lining up alongside the Caterpillar Chevrolet of the Rocket Man from South Bend, Indiana, Ryan Newman. And rounding out the field for the Open, in row number 8, we see the Dow Chevrolet from Welcome, North Carolina, Austin Dillon, and the Dynaco car of Hot Lemonade herself from Austin, Texas, Cruz Ramirez. And after the All-Star Open is complete, we head to the main event. Let's get to that starting lineup. We'll start on the front row as always. In the Auto Trader Ford on the pole from Middletown, Connecticut, it is Sliced Bread himself, Joey Logano. And to his outside, the Viagra Ford of last week's winner, the Kid from Batesville, Arkansas, Mark Martin. In row 2, we see the DeWalt Power Tools Toyota of Mr. Consistency from Cambridge, Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth, alongside the Fastenal Ford of cousin Carl Edwards from Columbia, Missouri. In the third row, we see the Sunny D Ford of Mississippi's Olive Branch from Olive Branch, Mississippi, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. To his outside, the Wells Fargo Dodge of Prince Kyle Petty from Randleman, North Carolina. In the fourth row, we see the Pennzoil Chevrolet of Steve Park from East Northport, New York, who hopes to park that one car in Victory Lane and become a brand new millionaire. To his outside, the Bass Pro Shops Toyota of MTJ from Mayetta, New Jersey, Martin Truex Jr. In the fifth row, rounding out the top 10 starting spots, in the K-Love Ford, it is the Journeyman from Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell, and to his outside, the National Guard Ford of the Biff from Vancouver, Washington, Greg Biffle. In the sixth row, we see the FedEx Toyota of Denny Hammer and Hamlin from Chesterfield, Virginia, alongside the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet of Young Money from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. Row 7 finds the DuPont Chevrolet of the Wonder Boy from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon, and to his outside, the Tire Pro Chevrolet of Josh Berry from Hendersonville, Tennessee, who will begin to bury his competition after starting 14th. In the eighth row, we see the Hooters Spirit Chevrolet of Little E from Dawsonville, Georgia, Chase Elliott. To his outside, the Bush's Chili Bean Chevrolet of the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger from San Jose, California. The ninth row will consist of the Duracell Menards Ford of YRB from Hartford, Ohio, Ryan Blaney, and to his outside, it will be the winner of the All-Star Open, whoever that may be. The 10th row will also consist of the runner-up from the All-Star Open, and whoever has the most fan votes will line up to his or her outside. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the NASCAR All-Star Race at North Wilkesboro.